Hi, I'm Dan Bates and I'm the Chief Executive of Sheffield Theatres. For us, being part of Ramps on the Moon as a consortium has been actually all about learning. It's all about understanding, it's all about kind of confidence. We've increased the number of kind of accessible performances. Every week in the Lyceum Theatre there'll always be a fully accessible kind of performance. In the work that we create here in Sheffield Theatres, it's all about integrating the kind of access, working with interpreters on stage with the actors and rehearsing for a few days rather than an interpreter stood at the side of the stage, for example, as well. So lots of kind of different kind of aspects, but for me it's about confidence. It's okay to make a mistake. I think it's about learning from where you do something wrong and kind of improving kind of all the time as well. And I remember speaking to Sarah way beginning of the Ramps journey, and I just said, we were talking about the order of who would produce shows, and I said, just do us at the end because we're not ready. I just felt that we were on a journey of learning and understanding, and that I felt as an organisation we weren't quite ready for that, and I think I wasn't ready as well for that. I feel like we are ready now, but we're also still learning every day. So I think it has been, over this kind of period of time for me, has been about kind of confidence boosting. It's been, I love planning, so it is about planning as well, but it's also about welcoming and making sure that we as an organisation are as welcoming as possible. I think the sort of training that we've done as part of Ramps on the Moon and the kind of learning and kind of understanding about disability has been really vital as well. And our kind of commitment with the social model, Ramps on the Moon has kind of taught us that kind of access is not a bolt-on that you do at the end of a project, that you start at the beginning with access, really, and it's about planning that into the rehearsal period. It's just integrating it in everything that we do, really. And I think we were guilty in the past of, doing a show, then working out how to do the access. Now we're talking about, we're going to do a show, and this is how we're going to integrate access, really. So I think that's a significant change for us as an organisation. And having an agent for change with us as well has really helped keep that kind of on the agenda, and having having it always in our mind and on our minds as well. We used to feel good if we'd done kind of titling, and now we don't just do that as well. So it's about making sure that everything that we do is kind of accessible, and it's a commitment, and you can't, you need to plan that time as well. We've trained, I think, probably all of our staff as well, and all of them have had sessions on disability awareness training as well, and it's been really enlightening. Staff who have left us have kind of gone away with a great deal of knowledge as well, and I think that's how Ramps on the Moon can kind of spread its work across the industry would be fantastic. Thinking about being ready to produce a Ramps show, for us has been seeing the work that we've been part of and visiting, such as Tommy, which I think was a big, in-your-face, eye-opening project as well. And I thought that, for me, was where perhaps things turned a bit of a corner. That was a big change for us. And I remember so vividly the meet and greet here when the company arrived, and it was a big old set, and we had lots of staff, lots of company as well. We also had another show rehearsing, which had 2 disabled actors in it as well, and and it was just like, we had like guide dogs, and everyone, all the staff had done sort of simple sign language so they could do their name as well, and it was just like an amazing kind of experience, really. And when we had our meet and greet for Much Ado here a few weeks ago, again, it was just like capturing a little bit of that spirit again. Some of the challenges have been about when you think you've done something that's been for everybody and it's not quite for everybody, and that's frustrating that you've kind of got it wrong, and you think you've done something right when you haven't perhaps been as inclusive as you could be. We've moved from some access provision that was maybe done by volunteers to gradually moving away from that now. We've really increased our access provision and therefore the kind of budgets kind of around that as well. We've been excited to work with organisations like Hear the Picture. We have a meet and greet on the first day and we have the interpreters there. We have Hear the Picture there as well, which is really great. And I think it's really important for actors as well who come to work with us as well that can see access integrated and not added on to their work as well. Some actors in the past may have been uncomfortable about an interpreter stood at the side of the stage, but now they're kind of in working with them as well, and we rehearse maybe 2 or 3 days beforehand as well. So lots of kind of different things like that. So I really hope that actors who come and work here, disabled actors or non-disabled actors, will see that access is taken seriously and is different to perhaps anywhere else that they've worked in a non-RAMPS partner. I think for me, anyone who's on this journey about making sure that all their work is accessible, who wants to kind of integrate access, is like, don't be afraid. You will make mistakes, but you'll learn from them as well, and start small and go bigger, really. And I think really kind of constantly evaluate what you're doing as well, and just kind of keep learning and keep trying as well. And I think, we all make mistakes. There'll be blips kind of on that journey as well. But the important thing is, I think, to keep on trying, and it doesn't have to cost loads of money. It's for me, it's about sort of setting your stall out and saying that we, as an organisation, one of our values is to create bold and brilliant theatre and to create it for everyone. So we've really focused on everyone. And if we're not doing everyone, then that's a problem for us. Ramps on the Moon, from a chief executive's point of view, is about opportunity, it's about accountability, and it's about everyone.